નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Standard 8, Subject Science, Chapter 6, Combustion and Flame. Dear students, today we will discuss what is a fuel. So, what do you mean by fuel? The substance that undergoes combustion is called as fuel. See, dear students, try to understand the definition. The substance that undergoes combustion means that undergoes burning. So that is called as a fuel. For example, wood, charcoal, petrol, kerosene. So these are all the examples of fuel. Now, we will discuss the characteristics of the good fuel. So what are the characteristics? See, this is a very important question, many times asking during the point of examination. What are the characteristics of good fuel? It should be easily available. See, good fuel means what? It should be easily available for everyone. Correct or not? Second, it should be cheap so that everybody will take. So then you are saying that is a good fuel. And third, it should generate a large amount of heat. It should produce a lot of heat so that you can burn or you can cook, anywhere you can use it. And fourth, it should not leave any unwanted matter after the combustion. So after the burning, it should not leave any unwanted matter. So after the combustion. So these are the four characteristics of the good fuel. So this is a very important question. Okay, students, remember this one. Okay, now, so what do you mean by ideal fuel? Ideal fuel means what? See, what is ideal fuel? The fuel which satisfies all the characteristics. The fuel which satisfies all the characteristics of the good fuel. So that is served as ideal fuel. So which satisfies means what? Which gives all the characteristics to satisfy the people. Then we are saying that this is ideal fuel. But here one more point is given. Probably there is a such no ideal fuel is present. Such no ideal fuel is not is present. So such ideal fuel is now so far is not formed. Okay, dear students, now. So, see, fuels are of types will be there: solid fuels, liquid fuels, and gaseous fuels. There are the varieties of fuels. Solid fuels, we say that, see, what are the solid fuels? Here I have written, I think, yes, wood, charcoal. These are the solid fuel examples. Okay, liquid fuel, we'll say petrol, kerosene. This is the liquid. And gaseous fuels, you can say that CNG, LPG. See, these are all the examples of gaseous fuel. Now, next we will discuss fuel efficiency. See, ideal fuel is over. What is fuel is over? Okay. Now, fuel efficiency, what is fuel efficiency? The quantity of heat, see, the quantity of heat generated on combustion of 1 kg of a fuel. See, the quantity of heat generated on combustion of 1 kg of a fuel is called its calorific value. It's called as its calorific value. Okay? Its SI unit is what? Kilojoule per kg. Kilojoule per kg. Or you can write kilojoule per kg. How we have to write, you see? So kilojoule per kg. Okay? Suppose you are asking to boil given quantity of water using cow dung or coal or LPG as a fuel, which fuel would you prefer? So here asking which fuel will be or will you prefer? So your reasons, give reasons also given. Okay, the amount of the heat which gives produced in the complete combustion on combustion is given, and complete combustion will be there. See on here complete, here complete, on complete combustion of 1 kg of the fuel is called as calorific value. Okay, it's assigned in this also you have studies. Now, dear students, calorific values of different fuels will be there. For example, cow dung cake. So 6,000 to 8,000 kilojoule per kg. Okay. Then wood will be there. 17,000 to 22,000 will be there. Coal is given 25,000 to 33,000. Kerosene oil 45,000. Diesel 45,000. Petrol 45,000 means kilojoule per kg. Okay, these are all in the kilojoule per kg. And CNG 50,000. LPG 55,000. The biogas is given 35,000 to 40,000. And hydrogen is given 1,50,000 calorie kilojoule per kg. See, these are the calorific values of different fuels. Okay, now we'll see that burning of fuels leads to harmful products. So after the burning, the fuels, some harmful products are producing. See, the increasing fuel consumption has harmful effects on the environment. Okay, first one is carbon fuels fuels like wood, coal, petroleum, these are all releases unburnt carbon particles, producing the unburnt carbon particles. These fine particles are dangerous. See, these particles are dangerous pollutants causing respiratory diseases. What will be problem? What are the effects are producing? Respiratory problems, respiratory diseases. Breathing problem will be starts, breathing problem. Such as asthma will be there. See, lack of oxygen and producing there. So that is why respiratory diseases will be affecting. Okay. Now the second one is incomplete combustion of these fuels. Second, incomplete combustion of these fuels gives carbon monoxide gas. Carbon monoxide gas, CO. You are saying CO gas. CO gas will be produced. Okay, CO gas, carbon monoxide. And these gases, it is a very poisonous gas, dear students. Carbon monoxide gas. See, it is not a carbon dioxide gas. Carbon dioxide is CO2. It is a CO. Carbon monoxide gas is a very, very poisonous gas. It is dangerous to burn coal. So that's why it is dangerous to burn the coal in a closed room. So whenever in the closed room it will be there, burning of wood is not suggestible because it releases carbon monoxide gas. Okay, the carbon monoxide gas produced can kill persons sleeping in that room. Suppose someone is or anybody is burning the coal in the closed room, you know that produces carbon monoxide gas. So the person may die also. Or here given person is dying because that produces carbon monoxide gas. What is the idea, students? Now see the third one. Combustion of most fuel releases carbon dioxide. See, combustion of most of the fuels produces carbon dioxide gas in the environment. So increased concentration of carbon dioxide in the air is, see, it's increased concentration of carbon dioxide in the air is, what will happens? Believed to cause global warming. See, try to understand, students. You are listening day to day or in the newspapers, global warming. So how it affects? How it affects means due to the increased concentration of carbon dioxide, CO2 gas. So how CO2 gas produces? You know that burning, combustion of the most of the fuels. So that is why carbon dioxide gas is increasing. So increase in the concentration of carbon dioxide in the air is believed to that cause global warming. So sometimes asking the question, what do you mean by global warming? Global warming is the rise in the temperature of the atmosphere of the earth. See, dear students, global warming is the rise in the temperature of the atmosphere of the earth. So that is called as a global warming. So you know that burning of fuels and so on. So what will happen? The earth, you know that the earth, heat is produced, so that will be earth surrounding. In the earth surrounding, what will be there? So I'll show you here. So for example, this is the earth will be there. And this one, this were here. So this earth is not, this here carbon dioxide, these gases will be there. And these are not allowed to escape. So that is why on the earth, the heat is producing more and more. Okay, this results among the other things in the melting of the polar glaciers, which leads to rise in the sea level, causing the floods in the coastal areas. Low-lying coastal areas may even permanently submerge. Maybe submerge means under the water. Okay, remain under in the water. So these are the harmful effects of global warming also. Now the fourth one is burning of coal and diesel releases sulfur dioxide gas. SO2 gas we are saying. SO2 gas is producing. It is an extremely suffocating. Suffocating means what? For breathing, respiration, respiratory tract will be blocked. So that is why person is unable to breathe. And corrosive gas, damaging. Okay, so this is the effect of the producing the sulfur dioxide gas. Moreover, petrol engines give off gaseous oxides of nitrogen. Oxides, gaseous, Petrol engines gives off gaseous oxides of nitrogen, NO2. See, okay, these are the problems of, oxides of sulfur, nitrogens, oxides of sulfur, nitrogen and carbon dissolve in the rainwater. So what will be there? These oxides dissolve whenever rain comes, dissolve in the rainwater and forms acids. Such rainwater is called as acid rain. So this is called as a acid rain. So it is harmful. This acid rain is not good. It is harmful for crops, buildings, and even the soil also. Even the soil. So crops will not grow properly. Building structures, colors will be changed. Okay, like this, all difficulties, problems are raised. So dear students, so that is why the use of the diesel and petrol as in the fuels in the automobiles is being replaced by CNG gases. CNG, compressed natural gas. Because CNG produces the harmful products in very small amounts. So here, very small amount of harmful products will be releasing, and CNG is a cleaner fuel. So that is why Instead of using the diesel and petrol, we have to choose the CNG fuel. Okay, students. So we have completed burning of fuels leads to the harmful products. Okay, these are the harmful effects will be there. So what is fuel? Fuel efficiency and calorific values of different fuels and burning of fuels leads to harmful products. So these are global warming, acid rain, these are all we have discussed. Go through it, students, read it well, listen the video. Okay, we have completed this lesson. Bye bye. See you.
Thank you for joining us.